One team just got a ton of new updates around the new scenario. We're going to go over the entire sign-up schedule, what the details are looking like for that. Additionally, on top of that, we'll go over some developer updates, as well as what's happening behind the scenes. The mobile technical test also got some brand new updates there, so we'll go over those details, as well as a whole bunch more. What's up, brothers? Should be back in with another video. Today we're checking out all things Once Human. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. We'll get into all the details with the new Prismverse Clash, which is a brand new scenario that can be signed up for here very soon. Jumping over, we have this official tweet here going over all those details. But they went on to say here the scenario Prismverse Clash is about to go live. Considering the feedback they received from the community, they wanted to make sure everyone can enjoy the latest scenario as soon as it is out there, and they're making the following arrangements. On September 23rd, the first wave of signups for the Prismverse Clash scenario will become available. Eligible metas can head to the scenario signup page to sign up for this, and the schedules for each region are as follows. So for North America, that's going to be 8 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. CST, and 11 p.m. EST. The rest of the times are here, so if you see your region, these are the times down below. They said the scenario will go live after the update on September 26th, with the actual time varying between regions. Of course, again, please refer to the shown sign-up panel. Second on here, they do say after the first wave of signups, they'll introduce more scenario servers as they see fit, and that information there will be announced in advance. Number 3 here is as the new scenario is fast approaching, to make sure everyone gets to enjoy a gaming experience, they plan to slightly adjust the number of signups available for this scenario between September 16th and the 22nd. Now again, this is before you can actually sign up for this scenario, so this is more than likely just adjusted based on player count, as you won't be able to sign up for these scenarios until September 23rd. Now last up here, they do have a closing statement. They say here, if you're going after this scenario, make sure to arrange your sign-up schedule accordingly. Should you have any feedback or questions, you can reach out to them via their feedback platforms or social media accounts. And they're also actually including a survey link with this, so I'll include a link to this tweet and that survey link down below so you can take that. But they're going to dynamically adjust the in-game content based on the feedback they get from this. Now, one of the first questions here says, is this the new PvE scenario? This is convoluted and confusing, which Prismverse Clash is actually the PvP scenario. The new PvE scenario, as showcased by this updated timeline, that's going to be sometime in October. Again, we're not for sure when that's going to be coming out, but that will be there. I also want to know here that based on the sign-up period, typically your server has to be in Phase 6 in order to sign up. However, there has been some confusion there where developers have said that you'll be able to sign up for the new scenarios via mid-season. However, looking at the timeline of everything, my server is actually going to be in Phase 6 when this does launch or when the new servers launch. So I'm not exactly sure if they're going to allow mid-season sign-up. It seems like the servers that launched at the beginning are going to be the ones that get into this server first, or at least have the first chance to sign up. Again, not 100% confirmed on either side there. There has been developers both on the Discord as well as everything else confirming that you'll be able to sign up mid-scenario, or at least if your server is still in some of the earlier phases. They do say here that once the new servers go live, you'll be able to sign up for that. However, in the tweet here, it does say eligible metas can head to the scenario sign-up page to sign up for this. So again, I'm not exactly sure how they're going to be doing this, if they did go back on that, or if that was never a thing. If we do get some concrete answers there, I will for sure let you guys know. We do actually have some additional details there with the Prismverse Clash. We have the faction system. If you didn't see my last video, I actually covered some exclusive gameplay. I'll showcase that again a little bit now so you can see some of what the Mayfly has to offer, which we'll go over here first. And this is from the official Once Human Twitter account, where they said Mayfly is recruiting passionate, vigorous people who aspire for freedom to join their guerrilla squad. Their goal is to fight evil force known as Rosetta. They were the ones who brought the Starfall havoc upon us, and now they dare claim to be the shepherd that will show us the way. They will only lead us to ruins. We will not let that happen. In version 1.2, after the Prismverse Clash scenario begins, we will need more dauntless warriors to join our ranks. Mayfly has the best biological modification technology in the world. And as we went over previously, again, this was the exclusive footage that I had to show you. Mayfly does have some exclusive mechanics to them, where every time you roll, you will leave a patch of fire or a trail of fire behind you. And then every 10 seconds, you will actually have lightning strike down in your melee vicinity. Obviously, both of these will do damage to, I assume, players and PvE stuff. We don't have any footage, or I don't have any exclusive footage or anything like that with the Rosetta stuff, which we will go over now and cover a little bit about that. So they have said here, Rosetta has taken over the official social media account, and we're here to tell you important news. Rosetta is recruiting professional elites to join their ranks of high-level agents. and to contest for prism deviations and fulfill the great ambition of the evolution of humanity. This isn't just a war, but a golden opportunity. Menacing threats are fast approaching. They need more capable adepts to join us and high-end technology of Rosetta to usher in a new future and save humanity from darkness. Again, this will start with the 1.2 update and that new scenario. Those are essentially the two factions that you can choose from, and again, we're not exactly sure what Rosetta has to offer. If we do get any more exclusive gameplay or anything like that, or know more about Rosetta, I will try to let you guys know as soon as possible. Jumping over, we do have that new mobile technical test details. So first up, as they say here, only 4 days left until the mobile technical test begins, and you can check here if your device is compatible. Now they do have a note here for both Android and iPhone that if you do not meet the minimum specifications, including the OS, RAM, your storage, and your device itself, as well as for the Android case, your CPU, then you will unfortunately not be able to participate in this technical test. So as you can see here, the requirements for Android and iOS. One thing to note here is the first technical test, you actually had to have an iPhone 12 or higher. I had an 11 Pro Max, so I wasn't able to take part in that test. However, with this one, if you do have an iPhone 11 or higher, you actually can participate. So they did lower the technical specifications required for that. And then on the Android side of things, again, these are not phone specific as they have different devices with the same processor. And for both operating systems here, it looks like it's going to be 20 gigabytes of storage required. So if you are wanting to participate that in the next 4 days here, you might want to look at removing some stuff if you do need to build up that storage in order to have at least 20 gigabytes available. They also have the pre-register link here available for mobile. So if you did want to pre-register for the mobile technical test, you'll head to this link. However, once you head to this link, you will actually have to click play now and then mobile registration, and it will pop up 3 things here. 2 of them, Google Play, Apple Store, and the QR code. Once you scan that, then you can go to those platforms and pre-register for those specifically. So that is to note there. There's not going to be a window that pops up. You will have to actually click play now, then the mobile registration, and then that will give you that section there. Jumping over for one of our last minute mentionables. Here we have the September 19th shop update, where we are finally getting that combat medic skin. And again, looks like essentially these are not going to be in loot crates, so they're just going to be on the store itself. There's also the party time home decor. We have some new weapon skins called Blossoms. There's a new Cradle cosmetic called Lustrous Bit. 2 new hairstyles, and the Dusty Weapon skin pack. So some pretty decent cosmetics overall, and I know a lot of you will be happy that they're not going to be in loot crates, or at least for this skin section drop, some pretty cool stuff there. Another last minute mentionable here, also Once Human did drop a new video. This is for exploring the unlimited creativity through building. They really do want to showcase off some of the building mechanics here. There are some features in here that are only, or at least can only be done in Eternaland, at least seemingly so, but a lot of them are really cool here and kind of showcases how unlimited you can be. So a pretty cool, decent video there. I'll include a link to it down below, as well as everything else I covered. If you enjoyed today's video, like and subscribe, and until the next deuces.